Nice little Moldify versus Delver to start our day off. Putting that in the graveyard. I do wish this was not a shallow grave in my hand, but we'll draw 2 extra cards. That'll be fine. Okay. 1 Force of Will, please. Maybe we're going to Dark Ritual this out just in case we draw a Cabal Therapy. Let's name Murktide Regent. We will empty their hand. And we didn't attack. Fuck. At least they only have a land in their hand. Top deck reanimation spell would be chill. Okay. They would be dead right now if I didn't punt. We draw a 3rd Shallow Grave. Oh, I'm sorry, Waffle, that sucks. Shuffles their library. That's good. Plays a bauble. If they crack that last fetch, we have Collective Brutalities on our deck. So we're looking for Collective Brutality, Thoughtseize, Cabal Therapy. I will settle for an Unmask. I'd love an Entomb. I really don't want to lose game one because I accidentally passed through combat. Opponent, please. In the meantime, I wanted to... Oh, they correct the fetch. Ayo, Collective Brutality is online for lethal. And we draw. That ain't it. Got DRC. Alright. Thoughtseize targeting myself. We will discard Grizzlebrand. Do you have Force of Will? They got something in their hand. Oh, cool. Let's go to combat. We're going to win through our punt, it looks like. We have a lot of looks at drawing Collective Brutality. Targeting their own DRC. Target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Okay. Do I bring in Leyline of the Void versus Delver? I feel like I don't. They have Delver's Secrets. I think that would be overboarding. I think I only bring that in versus decks that will kill me with the graveyard. I think I just sideboard like this. We're playing Cobrews today. Yeah, I didn't think so, Waffle. upon further reflection, it seemed like a doo-doo buns idea. There's also some new Isaac mods that I want to check out to play in between rounds. I saw a YouTuber playing one this morning that's basically turns Isaac into vampire survivors, and it looks really fun. Yeah, I'm with you. It's like what I keep telling all the baby reanimators that come into the Discord server, and they're like, I want to play Iona Shield of Emeria, or I want to play Elish Norn. I'm like, why? Play the cards that kill your opponent. We are not a prison deck. If you are able to successfully reanimate a creature, you have won the game, assuming that you aren't playing bad creatures. Okay, we got into Reanimate Dead and Cabal Therapy. We got lands. I'm down. I'm down with it. It's a good hand. Steam vents. Okay. Thoughtseize is a nice pickup. We'll grab Basic Swamp and cast Thoughtseize. If it gets dazed, it gets dazed. Force of Negation. Preordain. Questing Druid. Well, we'll take the Force. Scalding Tarn. Cracks it. Seeks Le Beast. That seems like bad timing. Why are we doing that now? Force of Will and Delver of Secrets have entered the exile zone. Yeah, they main phased it for some reason. I have a feeling this person is not a legacy player. Also, I looked at their match history and it's mostly modern. They have one legacy listing for Eldrazi. And they're playing a Steam Vents. I think this is somebody who is not a regular legacy player. So I know all but one content of their hand. This thing, yeah, until your next end step. Okay, so the Force of Will and the Delver Secrets go away. That's good to know. So we'll get another basic swamp. And we will Cabal Therapy their Preordain. And then we will main phase Entomb. Okay, so they just have lands in hand. I think we will just grab a Twaxa. Right, so they have 2 lands. They need a top deck Surgical, I guess. Exactly. You've got your Beast. There's your Wasteland. One animate dead, please and thank you. Okay, they concede. Cool. 1-0 in the challenge. Alright, let's look at this Isaac mod. Messages, and people were being like nasty. And like, like, oopsies. Let's see if we can dig up any info on our opponent.
OP is has 0 legacy results.
That's the same as the first round.
They play the meta deck in Standard and Pioneer, it looks like.
Well, this hand is not good anyway. This hand is good. What are we putting them on?
Okay. My guess would be it's a blue deck, but like the decks that they've played recently, it's like Dimir like the Dimir Pixie deck. In Pioneer, they played Girl Prowess for a while. They played Dimir midrange in Standard.
Oh,
Then
they're
Dimir
F6.
Demons, like, oh, okay, all right.
Eldrazi, maybe? Or mono
That
red. Magic Dead said maybe mono red.
true. Yeah.
One Atraxa, please. Again,
Okay.
we are F6ing. I will take enchantment, instant, sorcery. Do I want any of these creatures? Alternatively, I could take the Dark Ritual, since I have Thoughtseize in my hand to bin a creature.
Yeah, my only fear is that it's oops, but none of these cards do anything if it is oops.
Yeah, if
So
it's
like,
if it's oops, I just die. We'll just take like a Grizzlebrand for funsies. Take the fetch land.
yeah, it's probably worth having a black card for reasons, I guess.
I could just try and raw Cabal Therapy them sacking the Atraxa, but I'm not gonna do that. If I lose because it's oops, then oh well.
Yeah, I think that the downside of like it's mono red or something, and you just sack the Atraxa, naming, I don't know, Informer, and they just like Chalice on one. It's so much worse than.
Oh, they just
Okay,
scooped. So,
I don't think it's oops then.
the scoop says mono red to me.
Did they take? They didn't take a draw step, right?
They did.
Oh, they did. Okay. I still think mono red. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna find out now. Getting handed freebies today. Lost game 1 to his opponent in 7 minutes, beat his opponent game 2 in 14 minutes, then his opponent conceded and dropped from tourney. Interesting. Yeah, that does feel... It all does kind of feel kind of mono red coded.
Yeah. Good scouting.
You're the fucking MVP, Magic Dads.
Yeah, that's opponent conceding and dropping from tournament is who was his opponent?
That's some mono red gameplay if I ever heard of it.
Because like if their opponent was okay, I think that Death Grips is a like grinder, so they probably just dropped to play in something else. But I was gonna say if their opponent was someone who I'd never heard of, them dropping after losing round one is a very I just lost to mono red thing to do.
Hey, this is a cool hand. If they let Dark Ritual resolve and they're forced, I don't know. I'm gonna keep this hand.
Yeah, I don't think they were a forcible deck, so
Uh-oh, Leyline of the Void. Sand's not very good against Leyline of the Void. We have double spoils, though. Hey, it's mono red!
What a call. What a call.
And we drew the Entomb. Insult to injury.
Call me crazy, but I'm kind of happy that they kept and it was turn one Leyline versus some of the other possible turn ones that they could have had. Because one, I think that their hand is probably worse than average if it's keeping on the back of Leyline. They probably just saw Leyline and snap kept. And then two, we can like play through a Leyline with this hand, but a Chalice I just think we lost to on the spot.
Yeah. We are not remotely out of the woods over. This Simian Spirit Guide for Chalice on one.
Oh, well.
I don't think I'm spoilsing for anything. I think I just have to. I think I just need to surveil for land. Or maybe I am.
Like, would you ever like spoils for land, spoils for
Well, I can only
uh,
cast one spoils if I'm going to, because this is a Chalice on one.
but you can dark ritual for two spoils.
Oh, I could, yeah.
The ritual's shut off anyway, so like.
That's so risky.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
thinking.
gonna
Like,
do it. I'm gonna take the high upside play. All right, so we'll name Witherbloom and we'll name Chain of Smog. Which one do we name first? Your call.
we name Witherbloom first.
We went to one.
Oh, oh. Well, I don't know if we cast the other one now. Wow. Okay.
That's funny. All right. So with the new found information that they are on Leyline, let's mulligan accordingly.
Yeah, that.
No. I don't think I can just keep turn one Underground
That's so
Mortuary.
close, but
Yeah, no, we can do better. This isn't that much better. We'll have one dead card. If they don't have Leyline, this hand plays the game. We do have discard. I think we're going to 5. There it is.
this seems good. This seems like
this is
basically
good.
the best possible 5. You just put back.
That and unmask.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is a Leyline.
They kept 7 with Leyline again. I am gonna fetch basic and Thoughtseize here.
Yeah, I like that. Because deploying the apprentice turn 2 unless we draw a ritual or a petal doesn't let us do the thing turn 3 anyway, so.
Okay, so they have Chalice, Blood Moon. The Blood Moon's gonna be annoying.
Do we just take Blood Moon?
We maybe just take Blood Moon, because then that also turns off their 1 mana dead guns if they Chalice on one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take the Blood Moon.
Currently our hand beats Chalice on 1.
That's not a good draw. Collector Brutality to the graveyard. We are looking to hit land drops, because I might want to just try. They draw a Blood Moon. They drew Blood Moon. So cool.
Wow.
So cool. Spirit Guide to play their One Ring. They're ripping like gods.
Petal, I guess.
Well, now Petal lets us go off in one turn.
Does it?
No, it doesn't. Silly guy here. It feels very unlikely that we get an out here since they are drawing 1 gazillion cards. And they have this.
That also kills the apprentice too. Yeah. That's crazy. They had one turn to.
We're on 0 outs. That's so annoying.
Wow. That's unfortunate. They had basically exactly one turn to draw exactly Blood Moon.
And they did. And game 2, they opened
Yeah.
with Leyline plus Chalice. Sometimes they just have it. But that
Yeah,
is
sometimes it be like that.
typically a good matchup, so it feels bad to lose it. Yeah, more or less. I be true.
Like I've played against them before. I want to say that they are like a tempo player, but they also Legacy is a Delver, Mono Red Stompy, Mono Red Stompy. They've played Mono Red more recently.
Well, they're on the play, so we'll see. Oh man, it sounds so close to being good.
They play a lot more Delver than they do Mono Red, but their last 2 challenges they've played Mono Red.
Mulligans to 6. I think I'm going to mulligan with. Hey, check that out.
Banger.
Banger. I think I'm putting back the land.
Yeah, I agree. They mulligan to 6 immediately.
They keep 6. I will keep, and I will put back this underground mortuary. Turn 1 Blood Moon. Turn 1 Blood Moon. Ancient Tomb Pass.
Sick.
I can work with Ancient Tomb Pass.
This probably means turn 2 One Ring. I would bet lots of money on them having a One Ring in their hand.
I think I'm gonna unmask pitching one of the Reanimates. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, I'm broke now.
What card do we care about here? Any of them?
Fury, I guess.
I could take their 1 red
Actually,
source.
yeah, I was gonna say, it's probably better to just take the red source.
And we are going to grab in a Twaxa. And we're going to reanimate and a Twaxa.
We're also like very high percentage to find a card and just we can unmask them again if we want
Land. Enchantment. Creature. We can double Thoughtseize them if we want to.
Oh yeah, we haven't made a land drop yet. Okay, so what could they possibly
given
draw?
the state of their hand, I think I'm actually just gonna try and surveil for a land so I can unmask myself and put Archon into play.
I can't think of a card that they could draw here because they don't have a second land period, right?
They have a City of Traders. Oh, they drew a red
Oh,
source.
okay. If this is just a moon, that's so fine.
We will grab a basic swamp.
Because this means that they can't One Ring us next turn.
And we put an Archon into play. Next game. Alright, let's try to get luckier against this mono red opponent. I am happy with my sideboarding decisions.
So, question for you.
For me,
Rodney always tells me that he feels very favored against Delver, like 65-35. I don't feel like that's true in my experience. What's your take?
there's a lot of bad Delver players.
That's probably the most reasonable answer, actually.
Yeah. A lot of people just pick up Delver because that's the legacy deck.
Oh.
See, yeah, it's kind of ass cheeks.
Yeah, I actually am wondering why I thought that this was even a thinker.
This hand rules! If they don't
Oh,
Chalice me or Blood
this
Moon
is a
me
turn
on turn 1, it's a turn 1 kill.
only bangers
I'm gonna
in
press
the
keep
building.
and put.
And honestly, even if they chalice us, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Basically, it's only Blood Moon, and as I said previously, I mean, they're a very good Moon player. So, like, maybe they know better than I. But I don't think, oh. Unfortunately, this is kind of caught on. This was the number one thing that I realized when I was playing Moon for a little bit, was that I kind of just wanted Trinisphere because Chalice was not enough in your combo matchups.
It always sucks so bad to have the turn 1 kill in your hand. Blood Moon? If it's Blood Moon, I'm just fucking cooked. Yeah. We might draw a Swamp. It feels
They
so
are
bad
on
to
2
have the
cards in
turn 1
hand.
kill and then just you don't get to do it.
Yeah. If we draw Swamp, it's fine-ish.
Uh,
Well, we can
we
cast Lotus Petal now. Which means if we draw another Lotus Petal, we can use it to convert our red mana to black mana with Dark Ritual. And
I think we're gonna. Yeah.
it's just better than Thoughtseize. Then. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. We have
Yeah.
to use black mana to cast Thoughtseize. I'm crazy.
What's in your hand?
Like, gotta be a Fairy Macabre or something.
Mind Break
Mind
Trap.
Break
That's
Trap.
good to know about.
That is
I'm
surprising.
gonna take
I
that
mean,
because I actually would love it if they Sundering Eruption me.
yeah. Stunning Eruption is so bizarre in the deck because on one hand, when your opponent is like Delver and they've already fetched their one basic and you Stunning Eruption them, it's insane. But then like when you play a Moon and your opponent wants to draw to their one basic, it's horrible.
Okay, we play Spirit Guide. Drawing blanks, drawing blanks.
There's 3 Swamps in the deck.
2.
Okay, Swamps. Oh, Lotus Petals are also good.
Nope.
Wow. Lotus Petal might not be good enough anymore.
If they draw literally nothing for 2 more turns.
Because I think there's a turn where we cast Witherbloom if we draw Lotus Petal, and it has to block for us to not die.
Alright. No Leyline, though. That's
It's
interesting.
not I think Mike has been playing lists without ley lines and with cages and mindbreak traps. I'll look at their most recent mono red list actually. Their most recent list doesn't have mindbreak traps and has 4 Light Out of the Voids, so they're not playing that list.
Well, I'm not sideboarding any differently, so it really just affects the mulligans. We have the combo. Little Soft Atrinosphere and Blood Moon. We beat Chalice. I'm gonna press keep.
Yeah, I think this is better than average. It's also only soft to turn 1 Blood Moon.
Well, I don't have basic forest, so.
But if we cast turn 2 Witherbloom Apprentice,
That's a little
we
sketch
have a small.
too, because they have a lot of ways to kill it if you just play it out.
Yeah, I guess like Bombardiers and stuff can shoot it.
Chalice?
This is a Chalice, which seems fine.
Yeah, Chalice is A-okay.
So, like, Unmask or something would be... Ooh.
Lotus Petal's actually pretty good. Because that means we could just do it all in one turn, theoretically.
Well, if they kill it, we have an Animate Dead to bring it back, right?
Yes. I'm going to keep the
That is
Lotus
soft to, like, Macabre or something, but I...
Well, they are F6, so I don't think they have Fairy Macabre currently.
Okay. So we have them dead next turn, even if they kill the Apprentice. And they can't dead gone it. Or they can gone it, but they can't dead it.
If they just wait, I can Collective Brutality first to clear that.
Yeah, true. If they pass to our turn, I don't know what we're worried about.
I'm trying to think what beats us here.
Like, the 2-mana flash artifact that makes things cost 3 more.
Oh, that'd be kind of
Delays.
I feel like we're in a good position, though.
I think the only thing that beats us here is Broadside Bombardiers plus having Fairy Macabre.
Yeah.
Or can't be Surgical Extraction. Yeah, it has to be exactly Fairy Macabre.
I doubt that they would be playing Surgical.
No, there's no way.
They're really tanking.
Their other lists somehow had Ghost Vacuums, but that's also not something that they could play.
Are they... This feels like desperation.
Yeah, this... That is very interesting.
They could have Pyrokinesis, theoretically. Let's just...
Well, we... Oh, wait, there's a Chalice. I was going to say, with Dark Ritual, we beat that, but no, we...
They've got
They
nothing.
did have Ghost Vacuum.
They didn't go for the Broadside
They had
Bombardiers.
Bombardiers and chose to not kill our Apprentice. That's really interesting. They hit us with the ... Lol.
I want to know what the dot dot's about.
I think that they played that poorly.
Yeah, like what was the thought process behind?
They had a Bombardiers. They could have killed our apprentice, which would have then let them deploy Ghost Vacuum next turn. So like, yeah, obviously we did beat that, but
I just feel like that wins more than just blowing up one of my swamps and giving me another swamp. Who are we playing against? What does this person play?
Cachorrowo.
Yes.
Cach. I have already searched their name. Um, they play Ruby Storm in Modern and Oops in Legacy.
Well, that sucks. I'm on the play, so I guess it's not all bad.
Uh,
Um,
yeah, I mean, if we unmask them and they have a Balustrade spy and we reanimate their spy, we do just kill them. Unless they have an Elvish Spirit Guide.
we do have Cabal Therapy too, though. Let's go for
Yeah.
that. Let's go for it.
I think we can kill them through Memory's Journey. We just like shut them off of having the ability. We just take Spirit Guide. Although it could be either one. But I guess if we unmask them first, then we know which one it is. Yeah. Okay. We're cooking. As
Yeah.
long as they this hand is good as long as they keep a turn one.
As
We're
long as
hoping
they're
that they
oops
keep a turn one.
too.
Yeah, I mean they're almost certainly oops. Literally all of their legacy results are oops. Like dating back to like October of last year at least they've only played oops.
My opponent has a Caracas in their hand. I think I'm just conceding that game.
Yeah, that's valid.
I will unmask you. So they do
Okay,
have
yep.
Spirit Guide.
They have an Elvish Spirit Guide, but we got them.
Yeah, we win the game.
We take Spy, Dark Ritual, Therapy, Elvish Spirit Guide, Reanimate, Spy, target them. I guess if they exile Spirit Guide in response, no, because they let it resolve, so they can't exile Spirit Guide in response to this. I don't think the deck has any way of making mana from 0. Because they have a Jack-o'-lantern, but they need 1 mana to exile Jack-o'-lantern to make a mana, which is why we take the Spirit Guide. Yeah, I'm almost like I don't know Oops well enough to be certain, but I'm almost positive that like we also know their hand, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Is this? Oh, wait.
Hey, how's it going?
This
This is a Leyline of the Void matchup.
yeah, okay. We're not on the depths list anymore. I was like, this sucks. We have no sideboard cards, but
No.
we have ley lines.
We have ley lines, and I kind of doubt that they're going to expect ley lines from me as well.
Yeah, leyline out of Reanimator seems unlikely. I think
So what are we
so.
trimming?
I, I think the way that they normally beat ley lines, they had Disciples of Freyalise main deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Disciples of Freyalise main deck. Okay, so they're the straight actual just green build. So they would bring in Force of Vigors if that was the case, but I don't think that they would expect them. Which also means that they're not on the um Progenitus plan. Because the non-green builds of Oops, where they don't have the green stuff in the main deck, will play a Progenitus and a Shenanigans in the sideboard. so that when they combo off, they can deal with any number of Grafdigger's cages by repeatedly looping dredging as shenanigans every turn.
Neat.
But we don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, 5 speed. We can talk Reanimator at any point that you want to.
Oh, sorry, am I interrupting the chat
No,
conversation?
not at all. Is this the way that I want to submit my deck? Just trim Borborygmos and some Shallow Graves? Seems fine. Do-do-do-do.
Huh.
Turn 1 Archon, not good enough on the draw.
They mull the 6/2, which is nice.
His hand's not good anyways.
They keep 6? Yeah, okay.
I'll keep this one.
Banger. I mean, not a banger, but like, it's...
I think we're putting back Animate Dead, Reanimate. Maybe, no, we have mana.
Is Petal better to put back than...
Yeah, well, do we want 2 reanimation spells in our hand?
We didn't board in the pivot, right? So, like, we're just drawing to...
Yeah. And then also, like, discarding them, and then, discarding them, and then reanimating something with a leyline in play also just wins the game.
Yes.
So let's keep... Yeah, we'll put back Petal, Animate Dead.
Super corner case, but Animate Dead is also bad in the event that they have a Force of Vigor, but, like...
Reveals
we do
Chancellor
not care.
Danex.
Petal, okay. Are we getting belched?
Could be getting belched, or just casting.
We might actually be getting beat down.
A Surveil. To the graveyard.
I don't think they're playing any flashback enchantment removal, so I think this is just the straight beatdown plan.
Alright, we get another Surveil.
Dealer Entomb 1 time. What if we surveil an Entombed at the top, and then they sacrifice Informer to mill the Entomb?
That'd be funny.
That one could just win. Maybe.
I
don't know. It's hard.
I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah. Like, even if they have, like, a Disciple of Freylease in hand or something, that's still, Oh, wait. It doesn't, because we have a leyline, so we can't discard them and then reanimate.
Oh, that's so true. I should have probably held the Thoughtseize. Whoopsies.
I didn't even think about that. Well, it's probably still fine.
What card do we care about here?
Once Upon a Time was a green card for Force of Vigor.
Good enough for me.
There might be more rationale or like an argument to do another card, but that's the thing that jumped out to me immediately is like if they draw a Dark Ritual, yeah, they can cast Poxwalkers and they clog us faster.
We're gonna need to draw something soon though, because these reanimates are gonna be offline.
We could Collective Brutality kills the Informer. Oh, they drew a green card anyway. And they play it. That makes me think.
If only I had the Thoughtseize
Oh,
still.
that's. I'm sorry. I should have brought that up.
No, that's on me. I should have known better.
I don't know if they're playing Force of Vigor because they played their green source out.
Do they know any of the cards in my hand? They shouldn't. This is just gonna be a raw dog Cabal Therapy.
I don't even know what they name. Probably some reanimation spell. I would actually name Reanimate probably in the blind. Balustrade. What the fuck?
Oh, are they
Why?
Cabal Therapying? No, they're not Cabal Therapying themselves. They think maybe I'm playing it to kill them?
What the what? That is
That's kind of
one
weird.
of the weirdest plays I've ever seen.
That was
I'm so confused.
a little odd. Let's draw...
Hey!
That doesn't work.
We go to 7. Oh, you're right. Thoughtseize loses 2 life. You're so right.
Now, if we draw Animate Dead, then we're cooking.
Or the 1 Shallow Grave that's still in the deck.
Alternatively, one more Dark Ritual?
A Dark Ritual? Any mana source, actually, right?
4, 5, 6. No, Grizzleburn cost 8.
Oh, right. Ritual's +2, not +3.
So it's got to be another Dark Ritual.
Or Runner mana source. Or Animate Dead or Shallow Grave.
Man, if only we held that Thoughtseize, we would have won this game.
I feel so bad. This is a
Plays?
Pogswalkers.
Oh, yep. This is the we get one turn then.
Dealer. Okay. That is kind of on me. My bad.
Are we sideboarding any differently? I think not.
They know we have ley lines, but I don't know. They probably bring in Force of Vigors now.
Yeah, I mean that dilutes their deck more.
But it doesn't
though.
change anything. Yeah.
And we're on the play, so
This does seem like a very play draw matchup.
our range of keepable hands goes from just something with a ley line to something that reanimates on turn 1. We're playing against Oops. Squandered our surprise factor with the ley line. The fact that they're taking a while to sideboard means they're switching it up, probably putting their forces in. Oh no. I hope we don't lose this match to the punt. Dude, I can't believe that crazy ass 4-color pile, basic plains, basic swamp, Ice Fang Coatl, double force you. Game 2, I thought seized them with my Dark Depths hand, and they have a Karakas.
Yeah, there's also a Caracas deck too, because why not? You can just fit it in the mana base. Just tuck one in. You'll draw it when you need it.
Yay. It's gonna be kind of embarrassing to lose to Oops when I decided to sideboard 4 Land of the Voids. Alright, taking the entire sideboarding clock.
They also have a ton of results in Modern, and there is a Modern challenge that is maybe still ongoing. There's a Modern prelim right now. Like, they might just be double queued.
Leyline, turn 1 Grizzlebrand?
Holy.
Leyline,
His
turn 1
hand's
Grizzlebrand. Yep.
fucking
Well play.
busted. His hand, like, can't lose to anything. His hand doesn't even lose to Force of Vigor, likely, because the Grizzlebrand probably just draws discard spells.
Well, they're
Oh.
F6'd.
Our most difficult game decision thus far was making sure to click the right thing named Grizzlebrand. Force of Vigor. How does Force of Vigor interact with Animate Dead?
Oh,
If they animate Dead.
we get fucked by it, so they might have on F6'd.
Oh.
No, they're just conceding.
Okay.
All right, we're 3-1.
Banger.
One of the worst.
The Delver Mirror is fun the 60% of the time that it's a real game. The other 40%, one person never casts any spells.
Oof. All right, we got Flossed. I see this name all the time. There must be a grinder. Looks like nothing but Eldrazi.
Yeah, they're also notoriously salty.
Oh, fun. Oh, they have some listings for Leyline Stompy too, but recently it's been all Eldrazi.
Yeah, they used to play Moon Stompy, or not Moon Leyline, like Mono Black, Leyline Helm. Rodney hates them because of that, because they're A, salty, and B, they play the main deck Leyline deck.
I'm on the draw, so unless... So only two things I'm really worried about here. Either they start with a Chalice, or I mulligan to Oblivion. Mulligan. I think I have to keep this. We're going to put back, I think, just the Animate Dead. Please no Chalice me. Sure looking like a Chalice. Alright. And on 0. Alright, Surveil Land. Save me.
Surveil Land, Windmill Slam, or Grizzlebrand.
Well,
not anymore.
Oh? We can have an Atraxa?
We can have an Atraxa as a treat? Holy shit.
Well, they could have actually they could have fucking what you call it?
Kozilek's Command?
Yeah.
Yeah, but does it get better if we wait?
No.
Are we Animate Deading it or are we Shallow Graving it?
We're casting Animate Dead. We needed to stick around.
That makes sense.
We can't do that much through Chalice. Oh, auto resolves.
Oh.
Hey,
they are F6'd.
I will take Enchantment. A whole bunch of shit I can't cast. Creature. Sorcery.
Yeah, I don't think the
No, I want
sorcery.
the fetch land.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, and if we just keep drawing cards, we can just discard the Grizzlebrand.
Yeah, and they're a ways off of being able to do the Devourer of Destiny. Basically, the only thing that we're worried about is Karn. which lists don't always play. The fact that they're taking time makes me worried that we're already in room for some chat rant.
Cavern of Souls. Name's Eldrazi.
Hopefully it's a Thought-Knot Seer. Yeah.
What would you like?
It's the Gristlebrand, right?
Grizzlebrand's correct. What'd they take? Animated?
Animated? Okay.
Unmask?
Interesting.
No. No unmask. Well, I'm gonna keep holding cards. I'm not gonna play my land. Ba 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 liddy da ba ba bo beep ba deep ba ba da ba da do. Yeah, they tapped the Ancient Tomb again, and I attack with Atraxa. The Ancient Tomb is now turned off.
I may be overly concerned about them having Devourer of Destiny. But also, even if they have Devour, we're only 2 turns off of being able to make a Gristlebrand.
They also could maybe main decking Wastegate Battle Mage.
Oh, true.
Not impossible. If they do, then we actually just get closer to.
Yeah, that one's not nearly as bad as.
And if they go for the Animate Dead, then. Oh, Maze of Ith! That sucks.
Oh!
Oh. Alternatively, what if we Grizzlebrand now?
That was not bad. We can draw a fuck ton of cards with Grizzlebrand.
Unfortunately, we can't Petal or Dark Ritual.
Banger!
They simply concede. Alright. Let's fucking... Soup de doop bop a deep bop bow. Sideboard these cards away. Beep bop beat up bow. Skip it about.
Scoot bop and dad up.
This deck can't Blood Moon me. I'm kind of thankful they conceded there because even attacking with the Grizzlebrand, we were not guaranteed to get there with the Chalice on 1 and 0. One more win. One more win. One more win. One more win. Give me the fucking turn 1 Witherbloom combo. Land, Petal, Dark Ritual, Witherbloom Apprentice, Chain of Smog. Just put it in my hands. With an unmask and a black card. Since we're...
Is that too much to ask for?
Is the perfect 7-card hand too much to ask for?
I mean, we basically got it that one game versus Mono Red.
Yeah. And then they just... Dash my dreams! The ruler method is almost always, unless you know for a fact that they are not playing Graveyard Hate, or they are just like they're another fast combo deck.
Yeah, like when you're against the Turbo Necro deck. That's.
I think I'm supposed to keep this because if I surveil it into either Witherbloom or Chain of Smog, then I have turn 2. Unless they... Oh, yeah, there's a ley line. Don't chalice me. Alright, leyline
Okay.
waste. I love to see that. Another dark ritual. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3,
Ooh,
4, 5, 6, 7,
cool.
8. We can hard cast a freaking guy. I'm not gonna play out the pedal.
Spoilsing for the guy seems... We cut, like, most of them, right? So that's, like, just death.
Yeah. We will surveil, however. Never mind. Now we can surveil. Glaring Flesh Raker. Moto lag. Come on, Moto.
Archon, one time.
Top.
That one seems good.
We can
That one seems
actually
like the
pad our
meta.
life total too with this.
True, yeah, because we can cast it, and then we cast a couple non-creature spells.
Yeah.
Or wait, instant sorceries.
Trigger. Hopefully they don't have Mindbreak Trap in their hand.
We could Cabal Therapy for Mindbreak Trap.
And I think we will.
Yeah, that seems like the only thing that we lose to. Also, it's probably worth entombing to cut some
Oh,
nonsense out of the
we're
deck, I
definitely
guess.
gonna do it. They have a Dismember, but they're tapped out.
Ooh, wow. They should, in theory, as long as we don't brick on a 24 card spoils.
Well, I'll just put a fucking another Entomb. Doesn't really matter. Is there a Spoils of the Vault in the top 25 cards of our deck? Or a Chain of Smog, rather. Survey says... LOL.
Oh my god.
I hope
That's
somebody clipped
that's the
that.
second screenshot of the night.
I should have taken a screenshot when I went to 1. We're 4-1 though. Let's go.
We very likely could be in even with a loss, but we probably just win anyway, so it's fine.
I mean, we're definitely gonna win anyway. So
Yeah. Game's easy.
Game's easy. Alright, we have Entomb and we have Thoughtseize. What does this person play?
Good question.
It's like nothing for Legacy. Esper Reanimator. Bro, what the fuck? Alright, well, I'm gonna press keep. Urza's Tower.
That's probably good for us.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I'm lagging now. We are going to simply Thoughtseize this turn, I believe.
Like this is Karn Forge or Post.
I am conceding my league match. I don't know if that's what's causing the lag, but yeah. So we are going to cast Thoughtseize. Alright, we'll take the one ring, it looks like. Topical username. Karn the Great Creator sucks. Now I wish I had kept the Shallow Grave.
Yeah, they probably find Ormod's Crypt.
I might be able to bait them.
Yeah, while we're tapped out. They crack. Like they see Shallow Grave and get scared and
We could just draw another Entomb.
That's a banger. Karn could grab Bridge, which could be problematic.
Theoretically, we can win through Bridge.
Like some combo of Orbering Most stuff.
Yes. Is that enough mana to just lattice? 3, 4. Sure is. Ripskis. Hand was too slow. I would like to play first, yes. Ooh, we're close. I'm gonna press keep. I'm just gonna jam the Witherbloom Apprentice on turn 1.
Yeah, it seems reasonable. They definitely definitely don't have dismembers, so
And then if we just top deck the Chain of Smog, sick.
we can also just like therapy beatdowns.
Voltaic Key.
What are we windmill slamming this therapy on the One Ring?
I feel like I might be more scared of Karn.
Are we casting both therapies?
I think
guess
that
we
depends what
only-
their hand looks like.
Yeah. Also, there's a card in Magic called A Killer Among Us.
They have Karn.
Bang.
And they have the One
Oh,
Ring.
they have both. And they have Mystic Forge. The hand is just payoffs.
Is the One Ring or Mystic Forge scarier?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the One Ring, but that is up to you. Beatdown plan?
Beatdown Plan's not going to get there, but...
Well, Entombs are live draws.
That ain't it.
That one's a little late.
We're gonna main phase Surveil. Rip. I think we lost this one.
I'm holding out hope.
I think they're gonna have to whiff pretty hard.
That's a good start. That's a really good start.
Grim Monolith. Down to 9. Wowee.
I said I was holding out hope.
Well,
Do we want a therapy first, just in case?
we can't if we want to cast it.
Oh, you are so. There's a reason why you're the one who's playing the deck and not.
Survey says.
Oh, not bad.
Okay,
Nice.
game 3. Hooey! For all of the marbles. This won't do.
Yikes. Yeah.
So, it doesn't look good. This hand combos on turn 3 at the earliest. At the absolute earliest. And doesn't work if they have Karn. We're going to 5. Holy shit!
This hand's good.
Holy
This
shit, it's
hand's
the turn
good.
1!
This hand's really good.
Okay, so we just need them
This
to
is the best
not.
possible 5.
We need them to not do something crazy to me on turn 1. Hold.
Just play turn 1. We can beat the One Ring, right?
We can beat the One Ring, yes. We need them to not play Karn.
That's good. This is not Karn. This could be Karn mana. This is Karn mana.
Fuck! They only have 1 card left in hand.
It's okay. It's okay. They choose Tormod's Crypt. Just another mana source, and we're fine.
What's your last card? Okay. So
So
they
they're
only
probably
have...
getting the One Ring.
They can't cast it.
Oh, they can't because they don't have mana because they use the monolith.
Alright.
Okay. Lands.
We have not died to spoils today. We have won every
Went to
game
one
we've cast
twice.
it. We went to 1 once.
In a league, we went to 1.
Yeah. Manifold Key's pretty good. What can they... So they can untap that, go to 4 mana. We need to draw a land off the top.
This is a One Ring.
A Mystic Forge.
Okay.
Land. Land.
Bang! It's just too easy for the goat.
We made
It's
top
too
8!
easy.
We made top 8!
It's too easy. We won 3 games before Rodney played a single one.
Oh, we lost the die roll. That's not good. And his hand's dog water. They kept 7. That's rough. Well, we can make an Atraxa if they don't have Karn. The question is, are we keeping Shallow Grave or Animate Dead? I think it's supposed to be Animate Dead.
This is a 6.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Alternatively, I could put back Petals to play around Karn, but then I'm just like not doing anything. I think I have to play.
Yeah,
I think I have to play as though they don't have it. So we're gonna put back the. Yeah, we're gonna put back the Shallow Grave. I want the staying power. If they turn one card, they got it. Key. Pithing Needle. Name's Grizzlebrand?
Well, as long as they don't name Polluted Delta.
They stream sniping?
That's insane.
There's no way, right? I'm not
That's absurd.
I'm not big enough for people to be stream sniping. I'm gonna put a fucking hand hider up though.
That's one of the craziest things I have ever seen. Yeah, they are not, unless they are new CH as their Twitch, they are not in chat right now. It's fine. We're, it doesn't matter. We're
Land, instant, enchantment, sorcery, creature. So
it is indeed very frustrating. They named Polluted Delta on the Pithing Needle. Magic Dads. Which happens to be our one fetch land in hand.
Six, 12. So another 6, Entomb Shallow Grave. Currently, they can only play Fleshraker. I'm gonna take. So if they draw Grim Monolith,
So
they can play Forge.
the thing is, Magic Dads, is this was our opponent from last round.
I think I'm taking Forge here.
So, like, it's incredibly bizarre that they didn't name Grizzlebrand.
We're gonna hold some lands.
Slasher 71 is their name. Yeah, if they did snipe, it's insane that they did it for this.
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did either. Like, it seems so bizarre to me that that's what they would snipe for.
At any rate, we still won, so.
Yeah, it's not worth worrying over when
They named our one land that we had in hand, and then we just killed them anyway.
we completely packed and smoked them.
You can see a lot of it? Oh, because of. Yeah. Oh my god, we almost have the turn one again.
I think it's still a keep. Yeah.
Alright, they've got Leyline. Alright, Leyline, turn one Fleshraker. Pedal off the top. Pedal off the top. Pedal off the top.
Yes,
Pedal off the top.
Pedal.
That ain't it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Land off the top. Land off the top.
So we're just contesting an Urza Saga.
Okay, they drew Mystic Forge. It's pretty good.
That's a real good rip. Still dead to pedal off the top or land off the top. Bang! And we know the rest of their hand, right?
Yep. It's just Urza Saga. So, hello, top 4.
Bang!
Top 4, baby!
Let's go! That may be... What's the total time on both those matches?
How do you look at that?
Click on the 2-0.
6 minutes, 1 minute.
Nice.
Rodney, Curran, Chris, Sage, whoever wasn't here for when I played them in the last round of the Swiss.
That game was insane.
Game 3, I am on the draw. I mulligan to 5 and keep Land Petal, Ritual, Apprentice, Smog. The turn 1 kill. As long as they don't have turn 1 Karn. So they had turn 1 Karn. And I go play my land, pass. They play a Mystic Forge, pass their turn. I have exactly 1 turn to top deck a land to win the game, and we drew it. But I have never been so ass clinched. That's actually twice today that we have had the turn 1 win, and then our opponent imprisoned us out of being able to do it. Here we go. Do we know what they're on?
They usually play blue-black tempo. But I think our top scientists were all trying to figure out what Mog was playing. And we couldn't determine what they were running because they've been playing some random stuff recently.
We're on the draw. It could be a discarded hand size, then Thoughtseize. I think I maybe just mulligan this. It's like doesn't look great. I don't super want to go to 5 here. And we have Surveil Land to look at. It could be Moon. We have Surveil Land to look at a creature or an Entomb.
I'm going to look at Mog's Twitter and see if they have a...
I'll put back one of the Dark Writs.
Mog played Dimir Tempo on the 26th.
Ancient Tomb. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh Raggy.
Well, okay. So, this is bad, but it's also kind of good, right? Like...
Kind of. Oh, Fable? Ayo?
For the sake of this individual game, it's bad, but I think we'd rather them be on this than blue-black tempo. I think.
I think I want to main phase Surveil here, because if we hit a creature, So we can just do the dang thing.
Clang them.
It's fine if we get mooned. I'm gonna play this out though.
I feel like, I guess they could. They have 3 looks at finding another moon, but if they knew the matchup and they had a moon in hand or a fable in hand, I think they would probably play the moon first.
I think if I knew for sure that they were on mono red, I would have mulligan to 5. But I think that the 6 was the best bet, with it being a toss up between that and blue black. Because I don't think I win the game if I go to 5 versus blue black.
There's also a slight chance that they like discard a Pyroglyph or something and we can reanimate that. I don't know if that's a play that you'd make, but
It's possible. It's possible for sure. Discards Fable City. Discarding a Fable is kind of scary. Taps, untaps. Ouch. The One
a
Ring.
ring. Okay, fatty, 1 time.
Not quite. One more surveil. I guess we keep Entomb on top.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, have a beautiful time. Lots of stuff can go wrong this turn. Draws hella cards. Does this kill me? That probably kills me. I take 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 plus 5. Yeah. They can kill me if they choose to. Double Bombardiers will do me a murder.
Oh, okay. Wow. I came back to us being dead?
Yep.
Alright.
They had double Bombardiers.
That's okay.
Alright, we have to win 2 in a row now.
We got this.
It's doable. We lost game 1 to our Carnforge opponent in the Swiss round. And if we don't get there, well, we made top 4.
Top 4 is fantastic. Top 8 is fantastic.
Well, we could go for turn 1 Atraxa if they don't have a ley line.
I'd keep, but
We don't know if they're on
even
ley
if they-
lines.
guess if they have a ley line, it sucks, but we can still unmask into Cabal Therapy them.
The last list that I've seen from them wasn't on Leyline.
Oh,
Pressing the key button.
oh. They are F6'd. Bang, bang.
Chain of Smog.
Oh, it's over.
Lotus
it's over.
Petal. Witherbloom Apprentice. I guess I'll take Spoils of the Vault. And a land.
What could we possibly, like... I don't think there's a reason. Yeah.
I mean, if they're going to spend their turn playing Chalice on 2... The One Ring.
Well, we beat that.
Well, we don't beat it this turn. Unless we draw Dark Ritual.
We can Spoils for Ritual, right?
We could.
Actually, we're 13.
If we want to gamble on it. I don't think they're likely to kill me from 13 next turn, so I'm just going to play my land. And
with an Atraxa in play, I don't see how they kill us from 13. I forgot that Spoils isn't literally Demonic Consultation. Outside.
They know that I have the combo in my hand. Chromox. I mean, if they just play a Chalice, we're not in terrible shape. They played on
Chalice
1?
For 1. They know that they're just dead. And they can't dead gun us now? Chalice on 0? What?
Trinisphere.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they take 7, they go to 8. They take 2, they go to 6. They have 1 turn.
Dark Ritual there is a funny draw. Well, now they have to do something about the Witherbloom Apprentice. And Atraxa's lethal.
Yeah. Atraxa's lethal, their One Ring, even if they somehow deal with both things, their One Ring is lethal in a turn, basically. Blood Sun? I guess they... Why is that still in?
I guess to turn off my fetch lands?
Alright.
Alright.
Weird.
Now the hard part.
I'm gonna be right back again.
The hard part is winning on the draw. That's how I lost. My one loss in the Swiss was mono red, and they just turn 1 Trinisphered me. But there's not much I can do about that. This hand sucks.
Yeah, this does not seem.
I've decided. I've decreed this hand sucks.
It's been
I don't
determined, official.
I don't think it's that close because we have 1, 2, 3 dead cards, a tap land. No.
This hand seems not like a mull, probably. This hand seems like a mull, definitely.
They started with 7 cards in hand. I think it might be over. Ooh, and then the 0-lander. Alright, we're going to 4. I will press the keep button. I'll put back this one. This one. And... one of these two. This one. Yep. Looks like the end of the road, folks. Spirit Guide, Ancient Tomb, Magus of the Moon. Ow. If only we had a basic swamp. Chalice on 0.
Oh?
We could kill the Magus, but I don't think we're supposed to here.
Yeah.
Alright, there's a 1 ring. You know, the list that I looked at of theirs, I didn't see a macabre either. We are just dead to, we are just dead to broadside bombardiers. Okay, we can't play this pedal. We can unmask them, though.
Okay. Wait, they played Ring this turn. We can't unmask them.
Oh, that's true. Well, then we're still dead to, we're still dead to broadside bombardiers. Witherbloom. Well, I will take sorcery instant. How many cards is this? 8. Still 8 cards. Alright, don't broadside bombardiers me. They have so many looks at one.
They simply won't have it.
We'll see. That's 3 mana. That's a blood sun. That's not a...
Organic Fissure. Chalice for 1. No Spirit Guides, just Chalice for 1, please. Chalice for 1!
I don't know if discarding the Apprentice to hand size is necessarily a winning line.
Oh my god!
Alright.
Well, now we just killed.
Let's take a peek-see. We'll discard one of these 1-drops. They have another Chalice. They have a Fable. They have a Pyrogoyf. So I think...
How big is Pyrogoyf? Oh, wait, Chalice is on 1. Chalice is on 1. Chalice is on... Ignore me.
Yeah, I'm not planning on reanimating it. If anything, I think I am going to kill this Magus finally.
Yeah, I like that. Kill the Magus, gain 2, drain 2. Do we discard? I don't know. I guess with Chalice and 1 on play, our 1s are useless, so we might as well discard.
It's tough between the Pyrogoyf and the Fable. I guess the Pyrogoyf's only a 3/4, and I'm going up to 14 this turn.
But also, we attack them for 7. We drain them for 2 with Brutality. They take 2. So Fable doesn't actually do anything. Like, they never get to draw a Fable before they die.
I'm going to go to 14. I'm also going to gain 2 off this Collective Brutality when I kill the Magus.
Because we attack for 7. They go to 10. Then we Collective Brutality. They go to 8. Then they take 2 off of the Wandering and go to 6. And they die to Atraxa again on the next turn. So the Fable just makes a token.
Alright, we'll take in the Pyrogoyf. And then we're going to play the Marsh Flats. We're going to tap it for mana before we kill the Magus of the Moon.
Smart. I wouldn't have done that. I would have just played right into them.
I don't need to do the other thing, because I already know they don't have instants or sorceries in their hand. We'll discard the Thoughtseize. And then they are in that same position where they have to deal with Atraxa and they have to deal with Witherbloom.
Do we play Witherbloom this turn because we can't?
We can't crack this fetch land.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to play out the Witherbloom. Yeah, they have 3 cards in hand, and they don't really care about discarding them, and they're drawing 3 fresh ones with the One Ring. So casting Chain on them doesn't do anything. They just need to, like, I guess, just draw perfects off this One Ring this turn.
Yeah, it has to involve, like, ring locking plus other stuff. I don't see how they could do it.
Are we about to miracle this game?
I don't think we're about to. I think we already have.
Because this was the Moldifor, wasn't it?
This was the Moldifor where we got Blood Moon and drew one of 2 swamps in the deck.
Long pause. Right, we're tapping mana.
Tappy, untappy. This has to be like Bombardiers?
Lelia?
Lelia?
Exiles Chromox. I'm not blocking that. Three red mana. Fable?
Fable?
Do we win? Yeah, the multiple Blood Suns is a little weird. Cast a
Chrome
Chrome
Mox into their
Mox.
own chalice. Okay, this just seems like spew. I mean, we.
It's a goddamn
Bang!
miracle.
Bang! Let's go!
Finals time.
We're playing against Esper or Esper, I think.
Oh, it's gonna be a tough finals match.
My assumption, would you split?
Yeah, no, I'd split.
Okay, because like Rob will almost certainly split, and Harmony probably splits too. Split, 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 split.
Do da 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 do. Oh, they just said good luck, have fun.
No splits.
My hand's kind of buns though. If I had a reanimate in this hand, I would consider keeping it. But as it is, I don't really want to go discard to hand size, play a Bayou, potentially get wastelanded. I don't know if they're on wastelands or not.
They do.
So, yeah.
Or at least they did last time I played against them.
So this hand, I think, is not keepable, and we will press the mulligan button. Hey, this hand's way better.
This hand's cranked.
I'll press the keep button. I think we're putting back... probably Archon. Yeah, just in case we end up... Why would I want to bottom the fetch land? Yeah, we're gonna bottom the Archon. We're gonna go for the turn 2. We're gonna go for protected turn 2.
Okay. I was gonna say if they fetched there, it would be Entomb in response, but it doesn't matter now.
Chooses not to shuffle. I think we're gonna go ahead and surveil. Oh, free Grizzlebrand in the graveyard.
Bang!
Fetches in response.
I want to say that they had a singular main deck Cling to Dust the last time I played against them.
Hey, Lovebug. Well, unfortunately, we cannot entomb for Atraxa now. They do have Cling. Snap, Smell Pierce, Swords to Plowshares. Okay, so we get a Grizzlebrand here.
If they have to draw a land to be able to snap plow or to ferry it if we take the plow.
So assuming we don't find ourselves an Unmask.
That's also true.
And we still get to discard this Atraxa to hand size too. Part of me almost wants to take the Teferi, because if we plow, at least we get the life gain. Whereas we're going to reanimate a Grizzlebrand and draw. and then we're going to be at like 3 life or something. And if they rip the land for Teferi, we're just at 3.
Oh, right. Right. We only have one Atraxa in
Yeah.
the one in our hand is the only other in the deck.
Also, if he bounces it, it's probably, or she. Do we know this
She.
person's pronouns? If she bounces it, we're
Yes.
probably fine still because we are going to be discarding this Atraxa.
That's true. That's a good point.
We'll take swords. I've made up my mind.
Pedal Thoughtseize.
Let's see. How many cards do we have in hand? 9. If we pedal Thoughtseize, we don't get to discard the Atraxa.
Actually, well, we have a therapy, or vice versa. If we Cabal Therapy, then we have the Thoughtseize for ourselves next turn. Like, if we Cabal Therapy to Fairy, I guess if they draw a land, they can Snap Plow anyway.
And that's fine, though.
Yeah, we still have one more. We can Entomb Gristlebrand. I mean, we probably just Therapy, right, to save the life. Time Raveler, right?
Alright, so if they hit a land, they can go Snap Plow. Alright, she is brainstorming.
Maybe taking the Brainstorm is right, because it, like, there's more that we're playing around, but also now we still just get to Shallow Grave. Shallow Grave and Archon does 6, 9, 12, 18, so it doesn't kill them, right?
We get Grizzlebrand here.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Well,
we are a mana short. We might... Oh, right, we get there. I was going to say, we might be able to just kill them this turn, depending on what our next 7 looks like.
Alright, we got this. This game is the same as any other game. Yeah, Rodney, I agree. I think taking Brainstorm was probably good, too.
I stand by taking Teferi.
It's what made the most sense to me. Like, I
think Teferi gets them the most value. Brainstorm could be anything. Like, they found a swords off it, which is fine. It could also just be 3 lands. Like, you flashback Therapy after Shallow Graving the Grizzlebrand. It could be Grizz Atraxa. Yeah, I like that more. I usually like having the Archon as a utility, like if I need to kill a Tameo or something, but I think you're right. It's just better to have the Grizzlebrand available. Might be better to also just like go down to 2 Animate Dead, 1 Shallow Grave, just for like the nut draw with Grizzlebrand. Maybe it's better to go to all shallow graves. Maybe leave one animate dead as a hedge for... Because I like having the enchantment type for the Atraxa hits. Let's do one animate dead, 2 shallow graves. Alright. Just gotta win one of the next 2. We got this. Oh, this was so close. This was so close. We find a reanimation spell. This hand is absolutely insane. However, we just lose the game if she has a Grafdigger's Cage or a Ghost Vacuum or something.
Yeah.
I don't think... We don't have a reanimation spell, though. We still have to find one. We are on the draw. We have 7 in our deck. Let's keep. If they have Cage, then this just becomes unmasked fodder. Don't do it. Don't play a Cage. Thoughtseize. Okay, well, hand's redundant. Takes the ritual.
Dealer. Oh.
I wish it was a top deck reanimate. I think if they had the Cage, they would have just played it. I think I might hold both of these unmasks. Don't need a third one. All right, we got lands. All right, so they have 6 spells in hand. Okay. Atraxa in the bin for free, I guess. We are pretty close. If we find a Witherbloom Apprentice, we can double unmask. Right. Ponder. chooses not to shuffle. Let's do some deck thinning. Cling to Dust, Force, Force, Ponder, Swords. So the cards that affect us here are the Forces and the Swords. The Cling if we ever find a reanimation spell. But these are the cards that are going to stop us from Smog comboing if we find that. If we take one Force, cover these two. Cabal Therapy. If we take the Swords and hope to Cabal Therapy this, they'll just force one and keep the other Force. You could argue for just taking their threat, but I think they're going to hold up the Swords to Plowshares. I think I'm going to take one of the Forces. Cast Ponder with their white mana. Thought seizes me. Okay, well there goes Chain of Smog. I think we're going to start hard casting Unmasks. Yeah. You got it. Teferi, Swords, Stoneforge, Force of Will. Well. Why Teferi? I'm taking the Force. Unfortunately, they have flashback Cling to Dust up, so reanimating's not really Are they just cycling it? wild game. Spoils is interesting. We're gonna hold the spoils. Right, no land still, so all action. Another spoils. Not ideal. Thoughtseize. We're holding this Thoughtseize. I want them to take an action. Another Entomb was not what I was looking for here. We could just Hail Mary, go for both pieces of the combo with the spoils, but I feel like that's unlikely to work.
Yeah.
This game is slipping away. We'll just name Swords to Plowshares. Three Swords to Plowshares and 2 Stoneforge Mystics.
Wow. Full house, baby. That's a crazy good therapy.
We will Entomb cards that we don't want to draw. Lands. We drew Train of Smog. So they have one unknown and the ability to draw a card. We could just go for it.
They have one unknown?
One unknown.
I mean, I would go for it, personally.
I think I want to maybe Brutality them, gain some life, go for spoils on their instep. Then I can untap, Thoughtseize them, and go for the combo.
That sounds reasonable. They get to draw 2 extra cards.
They can draw a lot of cards. They had a Force of Negation. So I think if they go Crack the Clue, I'm going to cast Spoils now. I think this is the best shot at resolving it.
Not bad.
Alright, so we just need to find... We just need them to have 1 point of interaction in their hand when we go to the next turn. And I need to not get Thought Seized.
What is this? Oh, clinging. Right.
Lot that can go wrong. Alright, it's my turn. Cast Thoughtseize. Alright, they have 2 draws to find an answer.
Okay.
Take the Force Negation.
This is butt clencher.
And then, do I entomb first?
On the off chance that they play Daze in their deck.
They can just exile it. The Grizzlebrand anyways. They only have 1 Swords to Plowshares left in their deck. Draws a card. Flashes by Cling. Hold. Hold. Did we get there? Did we get there? We got there? Do we win?
This is a disgusting slow roll. Rip. Snapcaster was 1 card. Yes!
Let's go!
Let's go! Let's fucking go. Let's go!
That was maybe one of the longest Reanimator games I've ever played.
Let's go!
We did it.
My king. My king.
Let's go. Yeah.
That's huge.